Now, they gave thousands of people a place to gather and celebrate during the Olympics. But were those crowds exposed to hidden dangers? The head of BC's Electrical Contractors Association is making a shocking claim today that many of the temporary Olympic pavilions weren't built up to code, and that huge concerns were expressed even as those buildings were going up, but they were allowed to proceed anyway. Ted Chernecki reports.
Party central or a fire waiting to happen. There are new allegations tonight that some of the Olympic temporary pavilions, though still unnamed, did not meet Canadian electrical codes. The Electrical Contractors Association of BC has taken dozens of calls from members who are concerned about the wiring in some of these structures.
There was a sponsor of the games, and that particular sponsor had a tent. There was no fire panel in that tent. The wiring wasn't approved. I'm also told that there were actually propane tanks inside the tents, which is certainly not to code or at all safe.
He took this photo of a portable that briefly caught fire just behind the Canada Pavilion. This, he claims, was during the first week of the Games. Now, a Vancouver councillor is asking the mayor to come forward with an answer to these allegations.
There are answers which are demanded. The mayor has not responded to anything, as far as I can tell, in weeks on this subject. He's got to come out of hiding and come clean. Is it safe at the Athletes' Village? Were the pavilions safe? Is the city doing its job?
One of the allegations is that qualified city electrical inspectors never went into some of these venues to ensure everything was to code. It's an allegation the mayor flatly denies.
These claims are baseless. The city had inspections done, there was sign-off, there was certainty around the safety of those city venues, and we had a clean safety record right through the Games.
Just weeks before the start of the Games, the city fired its chief electrical inspector, a 17-year staff employee, after he raised concerns about potentially faulty fire panels in the new Athletes' Village. Those concerns have since been dealt with, as has the chief inspector's severance package. He apparently has reached an agreement out of court.
The settlement contract stipulates that not only there is a confidentiality clause, but he is not allowed to talk to the media at all.
And why does that strike you as important?
Well, that's extremely unusual. Usually you would do a mutual release, but you would not necessarily do an additional clause ensuring that this man would not talk to the media. I have to ask, what is City Hall worried about the media learning?
Well, it's standard with these kind of dismissals and severance issues. There's a need to obviously ensure that the process is clear and clean. We made the